Hey everybody out there in the bookverse, it's Stephanie, and today I am back with an unboxing. It's going to be another battle. I had so much fun with the last. It is, balancing Owlcrate and Fairyloot again, but this time it is the special edition Queen of Nothing boxes that they both sent out. So I decided to get them both, see how they compared, and give a little review. Now I know that this book came out back in November, and part of the things I'm going to talk about the boxes before I go into what's actually in them is that how long they took to get here. Now Owlcrate was amazing. It got to me just a few days after the book was released. I could have opened it and gotten into it right away and enjoyed it along with everyone else, but I wanted to open them together to do this kind of showdown with them. Fairyloot, on the other hand, just got here pretty much. It got here in mid-December, so it was quite a while after the book was released. And last time I got a special edition, I got a special edition from Fairyloot of Finale, and that also came to me quite a while after the book was released. So it's just something to keep in mind when you're ordering them. If you are one who really wants to read the book as soon as it comes out, you might want to get a different version and then still get these when they come, or you might want to go with Owlcrate because they come faster. It's totally up to you. I'm going to go through what's inside them. You can see the items in both of them and you can make your decision. I think I'm going to go with Owlcrate first because it got here first. So it is quite a bit smaller than the Fairyloot one, so I don't know if that's going to affect it or not. Size doesn't always indicate the goods inside, but here is a sneak peek at it. Their whole theme around it was fairy dwelling. So I think a lot of the items in here are going to be items you can use in your house. And this is all inspired, of course, by The Queen of Nothing, which is the third and final book in the Folk of the Air series by Holly Black, the first one being The Cruel Prince. So let's just dive right in. And the first item that I am pulling out looks like it might be a pillowcase. No, it's not. It's like a wall hanging, a tapestry, a banner thing. And here is what it looks like. It says, "By you I am forever undone," by Holly Black. And the beautiful artwork of the fairy forest on here with the crown up at the top. That is beautiful. I love the artwork on here. I don't know what I would ever do with this. I might put it on like an end table as kind of a little hanging off. That be kind of cute, but I just don't think I might ever use it, but that is just personal preference. Again, people might hang it on their walls, they might do stuff with it. So okay, next item in here, there's a lot of little wiggle worms. Comes in this fancy little bag. It's black with gold stars. Let me get this open, maybe. Okay. Oh, it's very light. It's like, oh man, that's so cute. But wait a sec. The plug is like a USB. It's not like a regular plug. And they clamp onto stuff. I'm gonna have to turn these on and see. I don't know how though, because I don't have anything to plug it into. Either way, I think it is a super cool item. I love that. I think it's really unique. I've absolutely never received lights in a box before. The next one comes in a little box like this, which I'm guessing is either coasters or a trinket tray because that's what tends to come in these boxes from Owlcrate. Yes, it is a coaster set, and it is "A king is not his throne nor his crown. All power is cursed. You have only seen the least of what I can do. And sharpen your blade, harden your heart." So these are obviously all quotes from the book. I do like how they kind of have an overarching theme to them. They kind of go together, so that would look nice if you were putting them out for guests or something like that. It's a really nice, cute little set they have going on. I have a lot of coasters though, because they send them in book boxes a lot. Okay, our next item is one of those kind of tin drinking cups that you would use. Is it tin? Aluminum? I don't know. It's one of the cups you'd use when you go camping, and it has kind of all the foliage like you would see in the forest, and then the snake, which I'm thinking is going to come into play in this next book. I haven't read it yet. Obviously, I'm just getting into my books, but I don't particularly like the color scheme that they have on there. Sorry, the light is glaring off it really bad. It's okay. I don't love it, but it's a functional item. It's something you can use. Okay, our next item in here. No, there's my trinket tray. So this trinket tray says, let us remember our triumph, our trickery, and our delight in one another. So I like the coloring on it. It looks a lot more yellow in the video than it does. It's kind of like a more golden yellow in person, but it does look kind of mustard in the video. It's not quite that bad, but I think the design is very pretty. Yeah, it's like has kind of a golden tinge to it, which I really, really like. Again, though, I don't really use trinket dishes. The one that I have, we have sitting out by the door for keys or something, and we actually never use it. Maybe I should put things on it. I know some people put like their memory cards or SD cards or their pins or stuff on them, which I could use it for that, put it on my bookshelf. I'll find a use for it. It's a very beautiful item and very well made. Okay, our next item is teeny tiny little spoons. Can you see that? They're just really little. And then we have this one, which is fairly similar. Looks like it has an acorn instead of a shell though. And then this one, which looks like it's like sea-based. So these are cute, but I have absolutely no idea what I would use them for. Like they're tiny. Let me see. Decorative fairy spoon set for decor purposes only. Okay, that makes sense. It's like, don't use them. Okay. I mean, they're really cute, they're little, they're very beautifully decorated. I don't tend to decorate my house with spoons though. But, I mean, I'm trying, guys. I just don't think I could use these. Okay, our next item is the pin, and it is a bee, a ladybug, a beetle. A beetle, maybe. Maybe it's a beetle. I'm not positive. It's some sort of a bug. I mean, it's pretty. It's very shiny. It's just, I guess I need to read the book so I know what it goes along with. It's okay. It's not their worst pin that I've seen, so that's good. Next in the box, we have another pin. Interesting. This looks kind of different than the rest of the items in here have looked. The rest of them have had a kind of a green or gold foresty kind of theme to them. And this one is being human isn't always being weak. And the pin on the top looks like the original book cover, the one with the snake, and it's like scheming great schemes. So I don't know if maybe this one is meant to go with the other form of the book, because I do like it. I think this is a cool item. I like how the snake kind of pops out of it a little bit. That's really cool. Okay, next item is a plate. It says, no matter the danger, no matter the hardship, no matter the cost. So another quote from the book on here. It's a plate. It's kind of cool. It's an interesting shape. It's almost like, you know, those trays that you would get when you were in school and they were shaped like this and then divided into little sections. That's definitely what it reminds me of. That's cool. Oh, you could put out like cheese and crackers and meats and stuff on there and have a little tray, or you could put like fruit on there. Not fairy fruit. No, your human friends would not like that. Okay, our next item in here. Our next two items, I'm going to pull them both out because they're very similar. We have two art prints. This first one is very shimmery, shiny, and I'm guessing that that is Jude and Cardon, which is interesting picture, and he looks very creepy. And here we have another art print, and I believe this one might just be Jude. There is a snake in it. So I am very interested to read the book and see what the snake is all about. But I think this is beautiful, gorgeous artwork. I'm not really going to enjoy this one though, because I do not ship Jude and Cardon. Like, I read The Cruel Prince for the first time, and I didn't think that the point was to ship them because their relationship was so ridiculously abusive. But anyways, that's a whole nother story. Onward with this. Oh, this is just like a playlist for Jude and Cardon. Interesting. So you can get on Spotify, I think. Yeah, Spotify, and you can listen to a playlist that goes along with them. And we are finally down to the book. Very excited. We have a little art print that is a map here, and on the back we have the letter from the author, which is amazing, and the book. This is the Owlcrate exclusive edition. I know that they have done past editions of The Cruel Prince and The Wicked King as well that would match this one, so that is beautiful and amazing. Naked cover looks like this, which I think is really pretty. The snake and the crown, and it is signed by Holly Black on the inside, which is great. I love this edition. I think it is it kind of gives me a Game of Thrones feel to it, honestly, but I like the coloring of it. I like this gold with the white and the black and the kind of like desolate look to it. So, okay, that is the Owlcrate box. That's everything from the Owlcrate box. I'm going to go over my favorites, I think, at the end and include both the boxes. So let's jump into the Fairyloot edition. This box is quite a bit bigger, so I'm excited to see what they have. And in here, this is what your sneak peek looks like. Hard to hold it up. Sorry, it's big and it's going to fall out. Here's our cheat sheet. Not going to read that because I don't want spoilers. And our first item is the enamel pin. Oh, this is an awesome enamel pin. I left my heart in Elfheim. I really, really like this one. I like the details, the sword through the heart. I like it a lot. I like the quote that's on it. I feel like that's something that Jude would feel because she's so obsessed with the fairy world, even though she's not a fairy. Okay, onward to our next item. I believe this one's probably going to be another mug. So get in a mug in each one. Maybe we should like have a mug showdown. Okay, so this one is a ceramic mug, and it has this beautiful artwork all the way around it. I love the coloring on this. It has Jude and Cardon, I believe, except Jude's ears look quite pointy in there, and it's kind of a point made that her ears are not pointy. They are rounded and human. So I don't know about that, but honestly, like I said, I don't really ship Jude and Cardon. So anything with them two on it, which I'm guessing is going to be a lot because people like them, is not going to be my favorite. I do like, ooh, look at the inside. It's black and it has a little acorn in the bottom. That is awesome. So I do like the mug. It's nice and solid, well made. The artwork is gorgeous. They're just not my favorite couple. Okay, next, I know it's like the whole book is about that and I don't love the couple. Next item, we have a book sleeve here. And on it, it says, if I can't be better than them, I will become so much worse. And that is definitely a Jude quote. It has the fruit around it and the acorns, and it has a little zipper on the top. I believe it's probably waterproof like the last one that they did. I really love this. This is a nice solid item. It's great. I always love book sleeves. I am getting quite a collection though. Okay, this next item I'm guessing is going to be a wood bookmark. Let's see. Yes, it is. So here on the back is this art print of Cardon. He looks quite creepy, but that is okay. I think he always does. And then on this side, we have a quote. It says, if you're the sickness, I suppose you can't also be the cure. And I'm pretty sure that Cardon says that about Jude, if I remember correctly. I do like that this wood bookmark is thinner. I like using thinner bookmarks in my books, and I think the artwork on it is gorgeous. I do definitely like this side better than this one though. So just a personal preference. Okay, next item I think is a blanket. I think they had a blanket in their last special edition one, in their finale one. Yeah, they totally did. Okay, holy, ooh, this is really big. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you the whole thing. Let me see, I'll stand up and try. So here is the blanket, the artwork on it. It looks like we have Cardon and Jude. going up. And then at the bottom, the crown and some stuff. Okay. Now, I'm gonna say I absolutely love the artwork on it. I think it is beautiful. I love the color scheme to it. This whole black and white with tints of color thrown in there is right up my alley. I like it. I like it a lot, but I don't particularly like blankets with people on them. It's kind of weird to me. I don't know why. Like, it just is. I don't like my blankets to have pictures of people on them. So that's one thing that I had an issue with on their last blanket that they sent and on this one. That is 100% personal preference. Like, some people might absolutely love it, but that's just something that I don't enjoy in my blankets. Our next item is an art print, and this one is, again, Jude and Cardon. It's gorgeous. Use it though because I don't like them. Okay, so we are onto the book, and the Fairyloot edition does not come signed. It actually just comes with a book plate in it instead of the signature on the inside. And this is what the book looks like. Is anyone else getting like Christmas vibes from this? It's like Christmas book snake. So here is the side. It's Christmas. It's a Christmas book. Guess it's a good thing it came in December. Oh, but look at this, the pages. I really, really love that. Okay, this is something that is amazing about the book. It doesn't have a dust jacket. This is the cover, which I think is actually a really cool addition. I like that when books come like that sometimes. I think it's really cool. But, okay, look at that. It has a little string so you can hold your page. That's fancy. I like that as well. Overall, I'm not a huge fan of this cover. It just, like, it's Christmassy. It is so Christmassy. It's not even funny. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just in the Christmas mood because it's Christmas time, but I get huge Christmas vibes off this. So, if I were to compare book to book, I definitely would give it to Owlcrate for this exclusive cover and for the fact that the actual book is signed. I do love that. I love the snake on the pages. I think that's amazing, but I still think this one I like better because just how the cover looks, it gives me more of the vibes that I think I would get from this book. But that, again, personal preference. Some people might look at that and not see Christmas. It's too much in my head. Okay, overall, what are my favorite items? I think one of my favorite items, honestly, are these little fairy lights. They like clip to things, so you can clip them on. I think it's weird that they're a USB instead of a regular plug-in, but I can live with that. I can just grab one of my phone things and plug it into there. I think they're a really cool, unique item. I've never seen that before, so that's really fun for me. The blanket is a great item except for the fact that there are people on it, because I love the colors and it's so soft and so cozy. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I can pick. I love the book sleeve. I think I'm going to potentially use that. And I think that Fairyloot's pin definitely won on the pin side. But I do like that so many of the items in the Owlcrate matched, and you kind of have a little vibe going on that you can use them all together to decorate and stuff. I think that is really awesome. And the fact that I like their book better, I think I'm gonna have to give this one to Owlcrate. They just had such an awesome cohesive vibe that went through all their items. Their book was a lot better, which I am actually kind of picky about the book covers, so I love the cover of this one. I think it's beautiful, and that really leaned a lot towards Owlcrate. Plus the fact that it came so much earlier. I know that that isn't necessarily fair because of the items, like it doesn't necessarily mean that, but I think it's important to me that if it's a new release, it's something that you're getting special edition of, that you might want that to be there sooner rather than later, so you're kind of reading it at the same time as everyone else and not like a month afterwards. So that's important to me as well. I do like the design of this trinket dish. I think it's beautiful, and I hope I can find a great use for it because it's just gorgeous. Yeah, and I think it's just cool to be able to use all the items together. That's one thing that I just think it's great. But definitely let me know what you guys think. I know that there are so many great items on both sides and it's just really hard to choose. I think the book leaned me a lot one way instead of the other, but let me know your thoughts on these boxes. If you got either of them, let me know what you think, which one you got and why you chose the box that you did. As always, down in the comments, tell me what your favorite item is, which one you would have picked if you were to get one. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more from me, subscribe down below and hit the bell. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.